856 favorite scriptures. I'm narrowing it down like that because I want to narrow it down. Answer the call. So I said, hey, Matthew 11, verse 28. Hey, I know when my crowd's loud, don't like that. Come to me, this is Jesus speaking. For those of y'all who got it in red, anytime it's in red, Jesus is one second. Jesus said, come to me, all you who are weary, burdened, and I will give you rest. Take up my yoke and learn from me, because I am lowly and humble in heart. You will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So just so you know, I've got my iPad set to time out for 30 minutes. So whenever it goes black, I'm just going to tap it. We're going to keep going. I'm not going to hit it. My kids aren't laughing because they know it's true. They know I can talk forever. So tonight we're talking about being unashamed. What does it mean to be unashamed? Thank you, Burns. Anybody else? Unashamed. I ask a lot of questions. No regrets. That's awesome. I didn't even write that down. Thank you. Not embarrassed. Not afraid. What is shame? Has anybody ever felt shame? Listen, we're going to practice raising our hands because we're fixing to do this whole exercise. Every one of y'all is going to go to the surgery and we're done. Shame is that deep down feeling where you just can't get past it, right? You feel dirty, you feel sticky, you feel like you don't want anybody to look at you. But being unashamed is the exact opposite of that, right? It's, hey, check this out. I want you all to see this. Right? Hey, I love Jesus. I'm a big, prematurely balding, tattooed, bearded guy who loves Jesus. And I'm not afraid to share it. I'm all for being tattooed, prematurely balding. If we can start a club, it will be awesome. We'll get ready. So what are the three things that we do? We hear it all, right? Like, share, second, and subscribe. Or is that, did I say that backwards? Like, share, subscribe. Is that how it works in the Instagram world? Does it also change? Well, whatever. YouTube, you don't like stuff on Instagram? Yes, double tap. So you like, you share, you subscribe. What does it mean to like something? Not everybody else likes it. Yeah. To be fond of something. Intrigued. Favor something. To appreciate it. This is how I got made that. This is how to appreciate it. Take interest in. Who is it? Is it one of mine? Is it not embarrassing? Hey, you're pointing at what do you think? This is what? To show love. So the Webster's Dictionary definition of life. You ready for it? So I'm going to give you a drum roll. To enjoy something. Right, that's a whole lot less eventful than it felt. But it's to enjoy something. So I like steak, obviously. And I love to make steak, right? Who else likes steak and steak? Who else is intrigued by a ribeye steak? Yes, sir. James, thank you. Let's say that's right. When that cloth lower down and God said rise and eat, you can have rare steak and sushi now. That's the thing. Who likes sushi? Woo! So I will share with you this. You were born in the wrong place. Because nothing says them is enjoyable. Now, for the next few minutes, we're going to talk about probably the most likable thing that we can, and that's the gospel. Right? Steak is fantastic. Sushi's good. Who likes duck? I'm a man. Raise your hand. There's 2 people. 3. You like duck? Listen, boys and girls, I shot wood ducks and geese this morning. It was the weirdest combination ever. But on social media, we like something, right? That means that we're sharing it, we're making it known that we got in trouble. We like that picture on Instagram, double tap, right? Not just YouTube. I think. Am I saying that right? Double tap. See? I'm not there. So we like something. We're recirculating that thing. We're making sure that other people get enjoyment out of that thing we like. Like steak. We're going to get really serious from it. I like to cut up and I like to joke. But this is something that God's laid on my heart. So we're, like I said, we can hear your hand raising up and down. We're trying to exercise, okay? You ready? This is serious. This is church. We're not calling it church. It's about Jesus. Right? Stop loud. Right hand. Everybody. I'm waiting here. There will not be chicken bar or hot dogs until I see everybody hand. Yes, that's not bad. Right hand. Right hand. Right hand. All right. Your other right hand. That's definitely your left. All right. So we're going to get real serious for a minute. I used to be a children's pastor, so that was just getting all the way with that. On a very serious note, I think there's things about each and every person in this room, even yourself, that you may not realize. Right? I jokingly say, this is church, we don't do slaughter either. But if we're honest, who's got that impression? Who's got that impression of, you come into church and sit down and be quiet. Who's ever heard that? Who's ever seen it treated like that? But you dare run it here. Get your feet off the pews. That guy's got tattoos. And he's pretty ugly. I don't think he would be a good pastor. I mean, it's a laughable thing, but it's the truth. It happens all the time. There's no way that guy got Jesus. So we're going to, for the next couple minutes, y'all trust me? Better judgment tells y'all to do that one, but it's my son. So, don't trust me for a minute. We're going to need to be vulnerable. We're going to need to be honest with ourselves. But most of all, we're going to be honest with the Lord in these next couple of minutes. Okay? So what we're going to do is, we're going to bow our heads. We're not that big. We're going to close our eyes. I don't care if you use your left hand or your right hand. I'm going to ask you serious questions. If any of these things have ever happened to you, you've been a part of it. You raise your hand, you can put it back in. But everyone that applies to you, raise your hand. So some of our students earlier in the year have done this with me. I call this the struggle bus. Y'all just imagine we're on that tour bus, charter bus, whatever it was that y'all took for your field trip today. Did it have a bathroom in it? That's the worst idea. So, we're going to get on the struggle bus together. Capisce? So, bow your heads, close your eyes, just looking around. I want every every head bowed, every eye closed, because we're fixing to get really serious real fast. If you have ever dealt with depression or anxiety, raise your hand. If you've ever felt left out, left behind, looked over, raise your hand. If you've ever been bullied, or if you have ever bullied someone, raise your hand. If you have ever been physically or verbally abused, or if you've ever physically or verbally abused somebody, raise your hand. If you've ever been lied to or lied, raise your hand. If you have ever thought about that thing that you know, this is really something I should be doing, and done it anyway, raise your hand. If you've ever struggled with an addiction, or are currently struggling with an addiction, raise your hand. If you've ever felt not good enough, not worthy enough, not understood, not cared about, or alone, raise your hand. If you've ever been stolen from or stolen anything, raise your hand. If you've ever lied about that little thing, maybe it's that big thing, and tried to play it off as a little, raise your hand. If you've ever been in a situation where you saw there was no way out, raise your hand. Don't let your hands up and open your eyes. If you raise your hand to any one of those, raise it. Now look around. Look at the people next to you, look at the people across the room, look how many hands are. All of them. Guys, this is not a country club. This is not the exclusive club where good people go. This is not where the best dressed come and sit on Sundays. This is also not something just to do before we go to eat buffet. Each and every person in this room is either broken or has been broken. Each and every person in this room has taken advantage of something. Y'all, I came to addiction, I had to raise both hands. And free. I am no saint. My children, my students, my friends, that's why I joked about Robert not knowing how to pick friends. This is real. God called me just like that. God called me out of the pit when I was 27. 27. I had 2 kids, a wife, everything was falling apart. We were sitting in church one Sunday morning. I knew Still ain't tired since I split the office. I gotta do this. I gotta fix this. I'm a man. I'm supposed to be able to handle my own problems. I finally broke down, so I can't fix it. That's the point. There's nothing that I can do to fix it. And I can't fix it. And on the way home, my loving wife, who did not know Jesus at the time, asked me what I was smiling about. So I said, I got saved in my life as the Lord. And these probably weren't her exact words, but it was something like, man, right then. It's like, man, wind blew out of my sails. And then, that was in March. 3 months later, I really got far. And if it wasn't for Jesus, I would not be standing on this stage talking. I wouldn't. Love you too. And I'm not just talking about in this room, I'm talking about in front or free out of prison. When I tell you Jesus changes everything, he changes everything. I was in the pit. I was in the pit of my sins, my pride, and myself. Now I got this everything. Looking up from the bottom of that pit, I said, his hand. And I didn't deserve it. If anybody knows that I didn't deserve it, Jesus knows. I think if we were all to have this counter, right, this big screen over our head that tells what we're thinking about right now, all the time, I think we know nobody deserves it. If we had my sin counter over my head for 27 years, I mean, it was like, milliseconds. Is that the clock? No. It's my sin counter. We're going into milliseconds. Next 27, that's sin counter. Stop. So when that hand reached down to get it, it wasn't about me fixing everything on my own. He said, I'm going to fix it. You grab my hand. I'll put it back. And he put his arm on my shoulder and walked with me. I tell people I don't like using the term I got saved. I got saved on March 5th, 2017. Jesus started saving me from myself on March 5th, 2017 and had his work cut out for him every day since. Because even though he pulled me out of the pit, and then he pulled the pit out of me, there's a whole bunch of feelings and regrets, shame. And there's a lot of things that I don't like. A lot. We look back at Matthew 11, verse 1. We really could not ask for a more beautiful picture of what love is. Come to me, all of you who are all of us who have our hands up a minute ago. Maybe somebody was weary and burdened with sin. Maybe somebody was weary and burdened with past hurt, anger. And if you are, come say hi. That's where I was. And I will give you rest. Then I just woken up from that really, really good nap. Like, what year is it? Drool stuck in your ear. Right? 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 You wake up from that nap, and not where you feel tired, but you wake up and you feel replenished. We can't even imagine the rest that Jesus can and will give us. Take up my yoke and learn from me, because I am lowly and humble in heart. You will find rest for your souls. Twice now. We got a rule in our youth group that anytime they repeat themselves within a couple of different, like within a short few verses, it's important. Right? It's like, I'm going to be honest, and y'all can tell me. No, I'm telling you. What is that? Girl, I'm telling you. It's that 2,000 years ago reiteration. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. You know what the amazing thing is? Jesus didn't say, come to me, all of you got it all together. Jesus didn't say, come to me right after you join the church. Right after you get out your NSDA. Right after you develop the Bible reading plan. Right after you pray. Right after you fill in the Bible. He said, come to me, all of you who are weary, and all of you who are burdened. You know, if I can tell you this is not a country club, and it's a hospital, be serious. You go to the waiting room, the doctor's here, right, and you're like, I don't like masks, it's going to mess my beard up. I mean, I know what's fixing to be in here. Right? Like, some of the pediatric doctor's offices, you've got the sick side, the well side. Even if you're sick, you want to go to the well side. Because you might have a flu, but you don't want somewhere in. Right? You go in there expecting to know something. Why do we treat it differently? Why is it that we think, oh, I'm going to go to church and I'm going to stand up straight and I got to slouch and I got to pretend like everything's okay? That's the opposite of what Jesus said. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, broken, tired, fed up. I'll give you peace. I'll give you rest. For my yoke is easy. My burden is light. Jesus didn't say, all right, come on. Here's what's fixing to happen. Right? Y'all are coming with me, and it's going to get hard. And you've got to read your Bible 45 minutes every day. And pray for 30 minutes every day without thinking about gangster rap songs that you heard 30 years ago. Then you've got to go on this mission trip, and then you've got to do this, and you've got to do that, and you've got to. Jesus didn't say anything. He said, come here. I'll give you peace. My yoke is easy. My burden is light. Jesus took and knew everything that we were going to do before he did it. 2,000 years ago when Jesus went to the cross, he didn't go, no, great Pharaoh's going to be born. I'm not going for that dude. He is messed up. heaven and Jesus was getting ready to come to earth. Look at this, Dad. He knew how many times I was going to have to raise my hand in those questions. The Bible there is every single one. And if I had to raise my hand every time, we don't have time for that. Probably $16,000 is all the evidence in this place. We just have to figure out this. And he knew that. And he still chose to say, come to me, Greg, give me that junk. You take this. You know what he handed us? Forgiveness. He handed us grace. And he handed us this amazing gift that none of us could ever earn, even though there were going to be times in our life that we were going to try to earn. I imagine walking around with this sandbag on my shoulders. Jesus said, here, I loved them all. They slammed on the ground and the chair backs because they were saying, that was all my burdens and my brokenness, and my weariness and my sin. He said, here, you take this. What he handed me was air. Let this be on your shoulders. I got it. What could be more likely than a man than God? 2,000 years ago, leaving perfection. Come and say, you give me all that junk. There's nothing more like it. I mean, I like steak. I like fishing. I like sushi. I like coming in here and being with all of you. I can tell you that there's nothing more like it than the sacrifice Jesus made for all of us. He didn't exclude anybody. He said, no, not that guy. Robert, I gotta pray, I can't. So as I remove myself from your direct side, the band starts to come back up. I'm going to close this out with prayer. There's going to be people at the back doors. If you need to talk to somebody, you need to share a word. You just need to, hey, I've heard this word gospel, and I don't know what it is. I want to give these burdens to Jesus. Oh, you've got the opportunity to do it right now. We have this saying in our youth group, do it right first. Because I was in church. I was in youth group. I went to all the camps, and the doors were open. I was there. I could play the game. I was good. And I could make you think when we were at camp that I was the best follower of Jesus. But I also knew that exact spot on the way to youth group where I could play my cigarette out. I wouldn't start smoking. I was so full of grief. I didn't do that. Now, if you can see the scars I have on the inside from ignoring Jesus for as long as I did, I wouldn't be allowed to sin. Let's bow our heads and close our eyes. As we are coming to another moment of worship, sit there and pray and talk to Jesus, you can. If you need to come and talk to somebody, we've got people standing in the back, there's people that's you. Don't wait. I'm begging you, because I wait. I've got a lot of scars and tears and tears that I've shed because of you. Jesus didn't say, get it together. Jesus said, I've got it. And I've got it together for you, and for you, everybody else. All you got to do is come to me. If you need to talk to somebody about following Jesus, about giving Jesus your burdens, about taking the easy yoke that he offers. There's people at those back doors that you can talk to. Do not be afraid. Do not be ashamed. Talk to somebody about it. Father, I pray for each and every person in this room. Husband, I love all over this. You love me way more than I could ever even imagine. You have our hands with my heart. There's nothing for like that. The God who really knows me. The God who really knows me. Give up his son. Lord, we love you. Pray this in the mighty name of your son, Jesus. Amen.
All right, guys. We are going to go and have a time of eating. We've been doing the whole time I was sitting here. That's what we were doing. I'm just kidding. Listen, I need everybody to pay attention to me real quick, okay? As y'all can see, where we're at in time. I don't care how I do stuff like that. But parents might think otherwise. So, what I need you guys to do, we're going to start on this side. We're going to go out of those doors. We're going to take it right. We're going to follow the smell of food. All right? Listen. I need 2 lines as we're going into the fellowship hall. Listen now, listen y'all, I'm confused with this, including you guys, okay? Right is on this side, left is on this side. I need a line on the right for hot dogs. I need a line on the left for chicken bob. Okay? If y'all could, do me a favor. I want everybody under 18 to go eat first. But anyway, seriously, guys, we're going to say the lesson real quick. Quickly, y'all listen to me before I see you out in the hallway. I need you guys to go get your food, eat your food. Go back. Got about 30 minutes max before we start the next session. Okay? So please, go get your food, eat, come back. Let's get back started. We got a lot more to go. All right, guys, let's say our lesson, and we're going to go eat if you're under 18. Dear Heavenly Father, God, thank you so much for what you've done so far in this house tonight, God. It's been awesome. Your presence has been feel that there's a room down the hall where needs been met tonight. So far, God, there's barriers been going on since 5 o'clock down in this hallway. Lord, there's a pious man, so feel it in that room that just can't explain, God. Lord, I just thank you for your Holy Spirit filling the church up tonight, God.